Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So of course, out of the 3 new Easy Aid units that have come through easy areas in the current celebration, we've already used the Great Saiyaman 2/1, who regardless of very restrictive links is still a pretty good unit. You know, some Batman Robin shit going on. I am vengeance. And you know, now we have someone who's basically very close to the gods, and we're going to be using the Easy Aid Supreme Kai. Of course, we have him on a full Realm of Gods team, which he needs to be on because that's how he gets attack and defense at the start of turn. So it'd be a massive hindrance if we didn't bring him here. We're going to be bringing him on rotation with himself and Kibito. So they pretty much share identical links apart from one, which is a key link, which we don't really mind not getting active. And after the Great Saiyaman 2/1 was so good, I have high hopes. So we're going to try them out. If you have used them, let me know what you think of them down in the comments. And before we do get into it, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. All the support is very much appreciated. But I'll see you in a sec, and we're going to see what Supreme Kai can do. Okay guys, here we are. We have the Supreme Kai on rotation with, just like last video, only one link active in Godly Power, which right now is giving us plus 15% and a chance of forming a critical hit plus 1%. Obviously that 1% isn't going to be doing a lot, but we are getting an extra attack plus 15%. And only with that one link active, we have a 232k attack stat. Which again, for a free-to-play EZA who currently... Easy A, who currently doesn't have hardly any of his links active apart from one. Turn 1, that is a pretty good attack stat. Now, of course, as I said in the beginning, all of Supreme Kai's attack and defense purely becomes or comes off of each Realm of Gods category ally on the team. So, this includes himself, because this isn't self-excluded in the passive. Him, the whole team, and the friend, all being a Realm of Gods category team, he is currently now getting a 210% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is mad to think about. Hence why he has a 232k attack stat. He also supports superclass allies with key +1 and attack and defense plus 20%. Not the best, but you know, a little bit of support on a unit never hurts. And that means he's also getting attack and defense plus 20% on himself because it isn't self-excluded. Which means he's getting 230% attack and defense at the start of turn, and he hasn't even done anything. And again, that is with one attack link active. So that is indeed very impressive. Let's give him some orbs. What are we sitting on now? A 325k attack stat again, with only one attack link active. And what numbers are we putting out on Super? 1.9 mil. 1.9 million. And you got an additional 2 mil we're up to. It's impressive. It is impressive. And the reason why his attack stat went up, or their attack stat went up, is because on super attack, not only do they cause supreme damage to enemy, but they also raise superclass allies attack and defense by 30% for one turn. Now the reason why that went up is because of that. It's not self-excluded. He also, or they also get that attack and defense by 30% for one turn on super. And again, that is literally with one attack link active, which is pretty impressive. All right, we're definitely going to rotate you two off because we need to get you linked up. I mean, so far it's looking very good for this Supreme Kai unit. Of course, just like last time or in the last video, the leader skill is kind of, it's neither here nor there. I mean, by this point, if you're lacking a Realm of Gods category lead, I have to say your luck is incredibly unlikely, but they are indeed a sub-Realm of Gods lead, giving key +3, HP and attack and defense plus 77%, and then the secondary leader skill, you're just never going to be using that. But so far, the numbers they get are really good. You know, with no unit, there's nothing on super attack here, so the defense doesn't fly up, but that doesn't matter. And this is why I would use this unit on Super Battle Road, ESBR, Goku event, Vegeta event runs, is because the main place you will probably run this unit is of course a Realm of Gods lead team or a primarily packed Realm of Gods team. So you can get that, you know, the maximize that 30% attack and defense per ally. And also you got the support for the super class allies, which is again attack and key +1, attack and defense plus 20%. But with a full Realm of Gods team and the support having a 230% attack and defense at the start of turn, not only is that really good, but this Supreme Kai unit also guards all attacks within the same turn as the first attacker in a turn. Right now, the Supreme Kais are having 230% attack and defense, and in slot 1, they can guard all attacks. So 230% defense and guard. That means for a free-to-play unit, these guys are probably not taking any damage or next to no damage, even in some of the harder events in the game, like ESBR, Vegeta event, GT Goku event. They will be great, the harder events in the game. They will be really good, longer or shorter. Not only that as well, they do recover 15% HP at the end of turn in which an attack was received. And you know, if you're doing an SBR, ESBR run, Goku or Vegeta event run, you know, not only will these guys be fine, but then you have the remainder of the 2 units on the team that are going to be taking attacks. Maybe there isn't a great defensive unit there or not so good defensive unit there. You know, maybe, I don't know, you're using a Realm of Gods team, using one of the UI Gokus. They haven't evaded. You've taken a bit of damage. It's okay. This isn't the most HP to recover, but 15% HP when you're guaranteed to let this unit soak up all the attacks in slot 1. That's just so easy, because you're going to take no damage off these guys and recover 15% of your HP, which again, it's not the most, it's not the greatest amount, obviously, but a little bit of health back for literally no risk. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this unit is very good defensively. And considering how much attack and defense they get at the start of turn on a full Realm of Gods team, even their attack stat is going to be looking quite nice for a free-to-play unit, but defensively, they are great. Now again, they are limited because of, you know, the attack and defense per Realm of Gods category allies. So, you know, with that being said, you're probably not going to be running them on a team that isn't a Realm of Gods category team. But solely for using them in like a Realm of Gods mission for Super Battle Road, ESBR, Goku or Vegeta event, this unit will be great. And it doesn't even matter if you have them fully linked up either, because you can just whack them in slot 1 and they will still defend amazingly. However, if you are doing a Super Battle Road or an ESBR run, linked up with these two and how good they are in SBR and ESBR, this rotation would actually be very good, because then you got these guarding everything and taking next to no damage, and then you got these guys and working their stun. You know, I'm pretty sure they have an evade as well, don't they? Do they have an evade? Yeah, an evade. You know, this rotation actually would be pretty good in Super Battle Road and ESBR. So I rate it. I rate it a lot. So we now have them on rotation. We have every link active apart from Shatting the Limit. So telekinesis is all enemies minus 10% defense, which is neither here nor there. Solid support, we're getting attack plus 10%, and all enemies minus 15% defense. Cold Judgment, which if you're new on the channel, I am a slut for that link. Having Cold Judgment active is good, because that's an extra 20% on defense, which they don't really need, but it's a good link. Master of Magic, which is an extra attack plus 15%, Godly Power, attack plus 15%, and Supreme Power, which is attack and defense plus 5%, and activates good old penetration. So yeah, with all the links active apart from Shatting the Limit, we're on a 300k attack stat and 150k defense. Don't forget as well, after supering, they will get 30% attack and defense on super because of superclass allies, or raising all superclass allies attack and defense by 30%. But a 300k attack stat, and they haven't even picked up an orb. This is a free-to-play EZA. Let's give them some orbs. What are we sitting on now? 420k attack stat. It's very impressive. It's very impressive. So what type of numbers are we putting out on super with no support right now? 2.5 mil. 2.5 mil. It's not the... I mean, considering how good the Great Saiyaman 2/1 unit is, especially after exchange into Gohan, you're talking over 3 million. I know it's not on that level, but when how good this unit is defensively, in my opinion, doesn't matter. A 2.5 milli attack stat for a unit that is amazing defensively in probably any hard event in the game, and they're free to play. Like, you can grind and max this out for free, and it is going to make some of these runs on a realm, again, specifically a Realm of Gods category mission, a hell of a lot more easier. That's fine. A 2.5 million attack stat for how good they are defensively, that's an easy trade-off. It's another one of those units where the links do kind of let them down, but as I've already said, in Super Battle Road and ESBR, that Supreme Kai and Kibito is a very good unit in SBR and ESBR. Absolute MVP, I think, when I was doing Realm of Gods, or Majin Buu Saga back in the day, I can't remember which one. You can run that as a rotation. You have Evade with Supreme Kai and Kibito. You can work with their stun and the guaranteed stun you have when they transform. They're also really good when they transform. Not to mention, these two almost link perfectly with each other. Then you have the Supreme Kai unit, which has great attack and defense on Realm of Gods. Not only that, has guard on top of the great attack and defense they have. So, I mean, the rotation works. The link set is not as bad as, for example, probably Great Saiyaman 2 and 1. But if you're obviously not going to be running the Kibito or the Supreme Kai and Kibito, it's another one where their link set isn't the best. But I'm thoroughly impressed. This unit defensively is godly, if you would put it. So now we have the Supreme Kai of Time on rotation. We're getting that support. So we're up to 338k attack stat, 170k defense. Again, with guard. Of course, maybe it's a small shame that you only get the guard in slot 1. But to have guaranteed guard anywhere, you know, if you have to put them in slot 1 to get the guaranteed guard, then obviously you're going to be putting them in slot 1 to get the guaranteed guard. Guaranteed guard is great when it comes to harder events. 473k attack stat. This unit is very good. Again, it's very, very limited because, again, they're only getting better. 2.8 million attack stat, again, that's fine considering how good they are defensively. That's fine. You know, okay damage output for a free-to-play unit that has amazing defense or is amazing defensively, that's completely fine. That is completely fine. You know, quite limited, you know, because of the whole, you know, attack and defense per Realm of Gods category ally, but, you know, when you do bring them on that, they're going to be amazing, especially coupled with the guard. You've got like a little bit of support in there as well. Key +1 attack and defense +20% for all superclass allies, which is nice. You know, every little helps. And on super as well, which also helps them, especially if you also get additionals. Little bit of HP recovery, you know, 15% isn't the most, but considering they have guard and great defense, put them in slot 1 to get the guaranteed guard. Literally low risk to get some HP back in harder events is never a bad thing for trying to save items. Their link set, which isn't the best, which doesn't really hurt them that much. Again, because you don't need, their links don't really matter. You know, as long as they get that full attack and defense +30% per ally, and then the guard active in turn 1, that's mainly what they're going to be there for. And then the only thing that will really let them down, which again doesn't really completely matter considering they are solely being brought to be around or surrounded by a full team or a full Realm of Gods category team, is their categories. They only go on 3 categories, which is Realm of Gods, Majin Buu Saga, and Potara. But then, as I said, you're only going to be bringing them on a full Realm of Gods category anyway. Or one of them teams filled with a lot of Realm of Gods units, which, to be fair, on a Potara team isn't overly difficult when you think of like Vegito Blues and Rosés and stuff, but probably not the best and most balanced team to bring. So their downsides don't really hurt them that much, considering where you would be bringing them. But this unit is very good defensively, and probably one of the better defensive free-to-play units in the whole game. But let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you next video, guys, and push!